football fans, Spurs fans, global fans, subscribers, viewers. Help me out with this one. Social media this morning. Facebook. Someone could go and find the post because I can't be fucking asked. I've already read it once. If Tottenham go down, will you still be supporting Spurs? Over the past couple of weeks, I've seen a few global fans say, no, they won't. They'll be going to Man City and Liverpool. I'll be supporting Manchester City, man. Liverpool, man. And then I looked on their profiles and they support two clubs. So they've got their American soccer club or their Australian soccer club, and then they've got Tottenham Hotspur. I don't understand that. I've got a soft spot for Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Bilbao, the clubs that my forefathers on my Spanish side supported, right? But that's a soft spot. Don't support them. I wouldn't go out my way to go Barcelona and I have to go and see a Barcelona football game. Done that as a kid. I've done that. But I don't support. I'm Tottenham through and through. It's in my bones. It's like I've got Clive Allen DNA going through me with Glenn Hoddle DNA, Ray Clements, bruv. These people I would, God rest your Ray, I get emotional about. That's my era when I grew up. That's my football. They're the people I worship. I'm not understanding. Am I just ultra tribalistic? I don't feel like I am. But when I read passages like that on Facebook, I'm thinking to myself, wow, is this the way the modern football fan looks at football now? It must be. It must be. There's no way, if I was living in another country, like I'll give you an instance. I went to see Tunbridge Angels, yeah? I went for it for the love of football, the beautiful game. Not because I support Tunbridge Angels, not because I supported the other team, but because I'm a Tottenham fan and I miss the old way of supporting a football club. I miss the old way of the atmosphere of football, the actual atmosphere. Modern fans haven't got a clue about the old atmosphere of football. Haven't got a clue. Tunbridge Angels had it. No matter what, the Tunbridge fans, I was a Tottenham fan, they took me under their wing. Everyone was happy, all having a beer and a fag, smiling. The beer tent was, the little teeny beer tent was smiling. Everyone was happy, everyone was together, everyone was chatting with each other. It was absolutely lovely. It was lovely watching the Tunbridge Angels fans. All right, Fred, all right. They all knew each other. It brought back memories of White Hart Lane. When you were a kid. It brought back memories of exactly the same feeling, which you ain't got nowadays. You ain't got that, have you? You go to the football now, you might see your favourite YouTuber outside. You might see another press outside. You might see, oh, I recognise that face. He was sitting next to me last week and now he's sitting miles away. But you won't recognise the tourists. You won't recognise the executive boxes, the corporate, bringing their little networking friends along each week. But go to Chelsea one week, Tottenham this week, Arsenal the week later. You won't recognise no one like that. You've got to fight to keep your little fan base. I've got friends who've got season tickets. They've been going absolute years. Same age as me. And they tell me, like, one week they're sitting next to someone different, and they shouldn't be. They should be on season ticket seats, sitting next to their friends. There's only a small little part of the season ticket crowd where they all recognise each other and they know each other. And it says it all, doesn't it? White Hart Lane was never like that. Was never like that, you know what I mean? You could go and get tick off the Peanut Man. If you couldn't find your 10p or your 5p for a cup of Bovril, bruv, you know what I mean? Just take it and fuck off. You know what I mean? And as you get a bit older, you know, you had your little 10 Benson fucking fag box with your couple of fucking reefers in it, and your bottle of Lucozade, the orange Lucozade, you know the one I'm on about, the glass bottle where you could have a piss in. These are the, I know it sounds weird, but there was none of these clean toilets. You had piss in a bottle, bro. Piss on the floor. But, mate, you remember the days of people pissing down their programmes? You know, trying to get the stream away from your leg. Oh, mate. That was old football, but it wasn't about that. It was about friendship. It was about community. It was definitely about community. That is all gone. That is all gone. Some idiot the other, about 6 months ago to a year ago, called people out for being xenophobic on YouTube. And he'd done a video about it. I ain't going to mention his name because I don't want people to go to watch it because he's such a wanker. Right, but he called old school Spurs fans xenophobic and put loads of thing on them. You ain't xenophobic if you just want, if you've seen the culture of football and the local and the community, you just want better for your community. You ain't xenophobic, bruv. What you are is heartbroken, loyal Tottenham. That's what you are. This is where the division, what people come, they talk about division in the fan base. It's not division. It's not division. We've got too many sheep listening to too many shepherds. Thy shepherd should be your football team. You, as a fan, short for fanatic, should be fanatical. There's no ifs, buts, and I can support them this way. Oh, well, I'll support them this way. No, there's no such thing. The beautiful game. You support your football club, win, lose, or draw. Whether you go down, stay up, you support your football club. You are a Spurs fan. You will always be a Spurs fan. The new style of supporting isn't like that for global. They come for the experience, don't they? Whereas you go to support. They come, that's the difference. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying there's two different experiences. You know? Two different outlooks on life. In fact, how can it would be nice if we could get these global fans and the experienced fans who just come for the experience, one-off games. It would be nice that we can bring them into the fold, make them Spurs fans, and they will keep Spurs fans for the rest of their life. That would be lovely to do. I don't know what else to say today. I don't feel very happy about the football team today. I was positive. And as I said, I had a conversation. And we're that inconsistent, I worry. Because we could have fight one day, no fight the next. We've done that all season. Previous season, the same. Previous season, the same. That's the worrying thing about Tottenham, and it worries me to eye heaven. I think to myself, wow. Yeah. Paul can phone me up and say, oh, a bit positive. Yes, I'm Paul, I'm positive as well. Lou, I'm positive. And then all of a sudden, that thing in the back of my head goes, Johnny, they're not an under. If you was driving a car, they're not an under. They're more like a 19 '93 Range Rover, weren't they? Where one day they could work, the next day the ECU might go down. If the ECU don't go down, then the turbo pipe must burst. Yeah, they're not reliable, are they? Can the manager make them reliable? Mate, he's come into a mess. He can try his best. Putting James Maddison on the bench as a mascot. Well, if that's what we've resulted to, then I'm not looking forward to the next 5 games. Who else can we pull out on the bench? What, is he going to pull out Kulusevski on the bench in a kit? Is he going to ask Glenn Hoddle to be a full kit wanker one last time? Is this what it's come down to? It's what it feels like it's come down to. For De Zerbi to say as well, I think the gist of what someone was telling me, that De Zerbi said if his idea of Tottenham don't align with the hierarchy, then he's off. That's basically what I got the gist of. From an Italian person, not the translator, from a normal Italian person, just watching him talking English. He said, I think that's what he means, wasn't it? And I thought, yeah, well. And then my other pal said that basically that's what he meant. Mate, it's gutting. I'm not resigning myself to relegation at all. I'm just not looking forward to it because the inconsistency and the paranoia now of this club. I've never felt like this all my years of supporting Tottenham, even when we had Conte, Postecoglou. And I'm not going. I watched the channel the other day that was talking about, oh, why do all the fans go on about keep talking about Postecoglou? Talk about gaslighting. They're the ones talking about Postecoglou. They keep bringing it up. Every time I turn them on, they go on about Postecoglou. And I don't watch them very often. And they always go on. And they're blaming the fans. Fans look up to some YouTubers because they've got no footballing brain, so they look up to some of these YouTubers only to find out they're gaslighting. And then they blame the viewers, or they say, you took me out of context. I don't know how you used to do it. I did have a comment the other day from Russell, who said to me, stop with the conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy. I'm telling you straight what I got emailed. I don't know where you come from. I don't wear a tinfoil hat, bruv. I don't believe in weird shit. Mate, years ago, when I was taking copious amounts of chemicals, I probably would have believed in weird shit and went all freaky on you with conspiracy theories. But now, since I've been sober, bruv, that's not my cup of tea, mate. I don't do conspiracies, rabbit holes. Certainly don't do rabbit holes. Sometimes I'll look into them and research them just for a laugh, something different to think. I don't believe nothing like that. I think some of you viewers don't understand the amount of cunts on YouTube. I'll leave it at that because I don't think you do. And one last thing. To earn money out of YouTube, tell you straight now, you've got to be a selfish cunt. How do I know that? Because in the life that I've lived, if you wanted to make money, you had to be a selfish cunt. In every aspect of this life, if you want to make money, you've got to be a selfish, horrible cunt. There you go. That's a bit of wisdom for you, innit? So take your tinfoil hat off, bruv, because I'm not wearing it, nor should you. Have a good one. Peace be with you, and good health.